Good afternoon. As I'm sitting here in my gym on the 3rd of September 2023, I'm just looking back at the past year or two. First of all, I would like to congratulate all of the athletes that are in college. Sian Booker, Gabriel Lim, Omari Walcott, Trevon Prince. They have followed through with my program. Several others did not. Now, as I'm looking back at the past, I would say 10 years, I would look at least 6 athletes for the past 10 years. So 6 multiplied by 10, that's 60 athletes. All right? Or more. But anyway, in the past 4 years, I have a head count of over, for the past 4 years, I would say dating back to 2019, they would have gone to college in 2020 when the pandemic would have hit. Now, according to my count, right, from 2020 to 2023, that means 60 athletes could have been in college right now. Some could have been a junior, some could have been a sophomore like Trevon Prince, and some could have been a freshman like Gabriel, Omari, and Sian Booker. Now, the reason why I'm speaking up on this issue right now is that we in Guyana could have had 60 athletes that would have gotten, in the next few years, would have got a bachelor's degree. So that means that 60 student athletes would have been educated with an American bachelor's. Could you imagine that? How educated our nation would have been? Now, this could have never been possible without the help of many people. So first of all, on the top of my head, I can list a few people. Now, Joy Kimani, who used to run the New Balance, have started with a head start. So I want to say thanks to Miss Joy Kimani. Miss Joy Kimani just got recognized by the IAAF for most of the United States of America athletes. Christian Coleman, you name them, would have come through our program, the National Scholastic Program. Most of the American athletes that made the American team would have come through Miss Joy Kimani's program. Bassett Thompson of the Armory. I would like to say thanks to Bassett Thompson, because from way back of Cassie George, bringing her up to compete at the New Balance game is Joy Kimani and Bassett Thompson. So it goes a way back then. We have to thank Madge Anderson. Thank you, Madge Anderson. You also play a pivot role in our athletes in getting into the system. Jeremy Alvarez, I want to say thank you to you also, because you would have played a role also in our athletes. Now, I mean, I can go on. Charles Weeks, Coach Charles, would have helped me a lot. So I would go on. There are so much people in the United States of America that would have helped our athletes get to the next level. Now, could you imagine if these athletes would have come to the United States of America, 60 of them competing in the college and university circuit? Wow, we would have had so much representative. We would have had so much representative from Guyana competing on the international scene. You know, our culture does not design for rounded students. Our culture don't design for rounded students, right? So it's So, can you imagine 60 athletes with an education in Guyana? How educated our nation could have been? Now, we don't have the 60 athletes in the university and college, but a few athletes that we have, right, in the university and college level, when they go back to Guyana with those athletes that were denied an opportunity to go to college. Now, the funny thing about it, our culture called me, Andy Mills King, a madman. Now, here I am. This is my gym. Right? This is my gym. Right? I'm a madman. That's what they call me. But this is my gym. Right? I have a whole setting of machines. Right? So, these athletes, when they came here in 2020, that's when they learned about machines, because in Guyana they were not exposed to a lot of these machines. They were not exposed to a lot of these machines. Right? So it's not easy for us to actually say things about me, somebody that they really don't know. Now, you don't know much about me, and you don't know much about what I do. But here I am trying to get a nation educated through sports. Now, could you imagine if 60 of our athletes were in college right now? 60? There are about 4 of them should be going to Jamaica very soon. These 4 athletes are the most educated athletes that are leaving the shores of Guyana. I wouldn't say where they are from, but most of them wrote from 8 to 10 subjects, and they passed more than 6. So they are the most educated athletes in Guyana. Can you imagine some of our athletes are working at KFC, our top athletes? Now, I want to say thank you to people like Glenn Mills, who is training Shamar Horatio. Took him in. Real gratitude to Mr. Mills. Miss Cynthia Coke, the mother of what I'm doing, she helped me out so much with these athletes to get them into the system of Jamaica. Miss Cynthia is like a mother to me. I must commend her. All of the Jamaicans that have made this possible. Mr. Dwayne Johnson of JC College, thank you very much for helping out our athletes. Mr. Johnson, I respect you so much. Miss Cynthia, Mr. Mills, great respect for you. Danny Harton, big up Danny. You have seen Boko where he is right now. I must say thank you very much. Mr. Gerald Schott, right? The Camperdown High School, right? All the staff at Camperdown High School. Miss Janice, right? Miss, I cannot remember her name offhand, but she knows who she is, right? The principal, the vice principal of all of these schools. Thank you of Camperdown, Dental Technical, Jamaica College. Thank you very much for all the staff. I don't know all the names, but even to the president of the J3, right, Mr. Gale. Thank you very much. I ask you for help. You show me love. You show me help. You help us out with the hard ones at Dental Technical. Real respect, right? I cannot be more grateful for you guys for helping me out. All right? Because if it wasn't for you guys, our athletes could have not been where they are today. It's a journey. Now, all of these coaches from Jamaica, these principals, right? I want to say thank you very much, because if it wasn't for you guys, a lot of our athletes could have never been where we at. Now, Guyana is on the verge of an uptick in track and field. Now, all the names, Mr. Clive Walters, who went down to Guyana to help me out with my game. Big up to Michael McIntosh. Michael McIntosh, man, you like a brother to me, man. Mr. Clive Walters, you like a father figure to me, man. I mean, you guys give me so many advice that I can move on. All of you guys are Jamaicans. You guys never refuse me. It's so funny how life is. It's so funny how life is. So, here we are with Guyana on the verge of moving up in terms of track and field. It was a real struggle. It cost me a lot of money. A lot of money. But the money isn't the problem. Money definitely isn't the problem. A lot of investment. I was called all names in my country by journalists who I see writing now a lot of story about these athletes. Some of these journalists should be ashamed of themselves. But I'm not going to go there. I don't have no need for that in this video. The new board of the AAG are doing a wonderful job. For the first time in history, athletes are leaving Guyana without any financial stress. They are leaving Guyana now, and you don't hear that they have to find ticket and they have to beg for money. Now, there's a lot of coaches that would have denied athletes the opportunity to leave Guyana. I'm saddened. I'm really saddened about that, because these athletes now could have been in college and having an education. I mean, I'm trying to figure out when the previous AAG president looked at all of the athletes he would have dismissed. Now, the former, as I was saying before, the former president of AAG I wonder how he's feeling now that he's not there and the AAG is running smooth. Athletes are going, coaches are getting rewards, athletes are getting grants for education. So I'm you know, man, I don't want to elaborate on that, you understand? But I'm just saying, the new board of the AAG and the GOA are doing a wonderful job. I cannot complain, I cannot criticize them. There is nothing for me to criticize because they are really working on it. Now, could you imagine if our athletes, 60 of them would have been in the college or the university level today? Can you imagine? Right? You know, it's something for us. It's something for us to look at. Now, I'm having a few friends, right? You know, these coaches in Guyana deny these athletes. I mean, where's Compton season? We won our first gold medal in a sprint. He should have been in college. He should have been right now graduated with a bachelor's degree. Where is he right now? Right? I mean, so many of our athletes have been denied the opportunity out of Guyana. Where are they now? You know, it's sad, real sad. But there's very few are going there. Our culture is bad. The parents don't want the children to get an opportunity. Why would you want your child to get an opportunity? I don't understand. I really don't understand. I really don't. Why? You know, it leads me to wonder why you don't want your child to get an opportunity. You know, I'm for education. Really for education. And the few athletes that are there in college and university right now will make a difference. Why can't we help our athletes? I started a program in Guyana. Correct. My name is Mad Medas, Mad as Ass. I understand. Call me mad, call me all you want. But guess what? All I wanted for your child to have is an education and a higher education. Why would you deny your child a higher education? This culture needs to stop. It needs to stop. Call me mad all you want. I really don't care. But guess what? The athletes that are there right now, they're in college right now. They're having an education. Right now they're having an education. Yeah. Where are you guys that didn't go to college? Where are you guys that stay back in Guyana? What are you doing? Is either you're working for the police force or you're working for the army. That's what you're doing right now. Is either in the police force or the army. Do you have an education? A farming education? No, you don't. Now, yes, ask Omari Walcott, ask Gabriel Lynn, ask Sian Booker, ask Trevor Prince. Coach Andy was very hard on them. Coach Andy was very, very hard on them. But you know what Omari Walker told me today, the 3rd of September 2023? He said, Coach Andy, you are doing the right thing. I'm in college now and I'm happy to be here. You know what Trevor Prince told me a week ago? He said to some athletes, Coach Andy is very hard. But you know what? If it wasn't for Coach Andy, I could have never been in college. Trevor said, I never liked school. I never liked picking up my books. But Coach Andy was hard on me. Very hard on me. And today, I'm the 3rd fastest man over the 800 meter for Guyana on the IAAF chart. Behind Sian Booker and behind another family of him, Prince. So here I am, sending another batch to Jamaica. So here I am, right, sending a lot of athletes to Jamaica again. And these are the most, and I'll just show you from where we came from. Our athletes were not academically inclined. Now, because of my program, our athletes are academically inclined. See the change? Entire Guyana have changed. Some journalist boy never liked to talk the truth. They call me all names. They said a lot of things, but I'm watching them now, writing so much about Guyanese athletics. These journalist boys never wanted to cover me when I was doing my Junior Olympics in Guyana. They called me all names. They said I didn't know what I was doing. But guess what? My program still stands and it's going strong. And you know what? It breaks my heart to see parents don't want to give their children an opportunity. Now, what I'm saying to you right now, right? What I'm saying to you right now, there is nobody that can tell me, don't give my children a higher education. Who can come and tell me, do not give my children a higher education? Who could tell me that? I see parents are calling other parents and telling them, do not send their children to give them an opportunity of higher education. There's nobody that can tell me to don't give my children a higher education. Nobody. I did this because of what I believe in. I funded, I spent tens of thousands of US dollars. They say I'm broke. Nobody knows who I am. My co-workers from the New York City Transit assisted most of these athletes. And they know that. My friends assisted them every month. But guess what? No money comes to me. You see, the problem with a lot of people in Guyana is because of the culture. They think that I'm getting money. No money comes to me, people. The money goes directly to the school. Coach Danny have all the receipts because all the money is being wired via Zelle to Coach Danny in Jamaica. You guys didn't know that, right? So Coach Danny have all the receipts, all the transaction go to Coach Danny. Now, I just came off the phone with potential sponsors, right? With potential sponsors for our athletes. And we are sending at least 4 athletes again to Jamaica. And I'm hoping that all 4 stay the course. All 5 stay the course and go on to college. So we will have another set of athletes on the college scene competing. In the next couple of years, we will have these athletes graduate with a bachelor from various colleges or universities. Now you may want to know why I say college or university, because a college is found in a university. A college and a university is not the same. Just understand that. A university is a university. A college is found in university. So understand that. See how you will. This madman have changed Guyana forever. This same madman. I've been advised by a lot of people. Big up to the current new board of GOA and big up to the current new board of AAG. You guys have gone in the right direction. I'm hoping that this can change things for Guyana. I have a few people, Mr. Walcott, Wayne Walcott, and Mr. Prince, Mr. Rettimeyer. Right? Thank you very much for coming on board and assisting a lot of these athletes. Quincy Andrew. Quincy, big up Quincy. You have helped. Now, Quincy Andrew, you have helped a lot of our athletes. You was a former athlete. But I gotta say thank you to you from Guyana. Rettimeyer from Guyana. You know what I mean? Lloyd Moore from Guyana. I mean, I can see also to the few Guyanese people that have really put a lot of things into this. You know what I mean? But there are a few people from Guyana. I'm not into the name calling thing. But there are some promising athletes that never left Guyana to go to college. I want to know from the parents' point of view. Look at Andy Melliskin in his face and tell him, your son did not go to college. How do you feel today? I want to know that. I would like to know. You listen to a coach for financial and whatever benefit. He keep your son in Guyana. Now years later, that person deny your son opportunity to get a higher education. So am I mad? Am I crazy to be saying what I'm saying? This video may be long, but if you watch it, you will understand that today, the 3rd of September 2022, 60 athletes could have been in university and college for Guyana competing on the international scene. We could have a large track and field contingent at this year's World Championship and next year Olympic Games. Nobody never listened to Coach Andy. I was mad, I was crazy, because I was way ahead of my time. When I started this program 12 years ago, I was ahead of my time. You guys never see the vision. I had vision and I put my money where my mouth is. The media guys there from NCM criticized me, telling me I'm collecting people money. Mr. Morty Moore of Banks IH, thank you very much for helping out a lot of groundbreaking projects. People didn't know, Mr. Morty Moore, that you was doing a lot of work for me. You never give me no money personally, but you have helped a lot of projects. You have helped out a lot of games, right? Birthday games in Buxton, on the East Bank, so many places you went around Baltimore, right? You did so much. So much of my friends have contributed, right? From the New York City Transit, they have all donated towards these athletes. So I'm saying to you guys, right? I'm saying this to you guys, right? That do you think that it's worth it to not give your children an opportunity? Do you really think so? A higher education? I will never deny my children a higher education. Look at Archibald now, right? I was called so many names. I took athletes that weren't even in the top 5 in Ghana. All of the athletes that was in the top 10 of Ghana, where are they? These athletes that I took was from 10 go down. Look where they are today. There was a particular athlete that denied, that turned down Puma, right? I wish that athlete well. Mr. John Padula, thank you very much. From the USATF, Vice President of New York, you give me so much advice, man. You were there for me with my kids. You advised me, you give me so much information. I can help my kids for my country. Listen to me, man. You guys, Mr. Padula, you've done so much for children. You changed the life of the athletes in Guyana. Now we're on the scene. So, I just want to say to you guys, because of the way I think, because of this hair on my head, I'm supposed to be a drug smoker. I'm supposed to be smoking crack, but I don't smoke anything. I don't drink anything. But this brain that I have is out of this world. I'm way ahead of you guys. Education. Want to know about me? Do you want to know about me? Alright. In our next one you will know about me. But I came from the streets.